Sailing your home around this beautiful world can be an amazing experience, especially when the winds are right. This week, we take you on a glorious downwind sail to Bahia Concepcion. Here, you will see that with all the good days of sailing, come some really shitty ones, when another piece of our 40-year-old engine breaks.
We are Liz and Rui, sailing on a 1982 Cal 39. Join us each week as we let go of the mussets and believe that anything can happen and anything can be. Well, it's a lovely day of sailing.
You missed your intro.
Alrighty then, no, stop. It's a lovely day of sailing. It's about 11 knots on the beam and doing about almost 6 knots. Flat seas. Can't get much better than this. Running the water maker downstairs and just having a nice sail down there. Right now should be there in about 6 hours. Hopefully the winds will stay this way. We'll see. But anyway, enjoy it while we have them. Right?
Where is it that we're going?
What?
Where are we going?
We're going to Bahia Concepcion.
There, that's better. So we know exactly where we're going. At least you do. I don't even have it on my...
You don't know where we're going ever. You just let me decide. And
it's better that way. Liz decides when we're going and where we're going, and I'm just like, okay, let's go.
Sure, let's go. Surprise when you get there. Yeah, so we're going to Bahia Concepcion, which is supposed to be amazing with life, like sea life. We're going into an anchorage about a third of the way down into the bay, and the water is a little bit warmer. If we have a really hot day like we did yesterday, we might go snorkeling or get out my dive gear, which I haven't gotten to do yet. So, but anyway, we'll see what it's like when we get there. Now we're just enjoying a lovely day of sailing. Yeah, so now we're doing like 7 knots and it's absolutely glorious. I just texted my mom and told her it was champagne sailing, which is her type of sailing, right? It's like, well, 12 to 14 and a broad reach, and yeah. Oh no, it popped up to 16. So the winds are kind of fluctuating, but unfortunately we do have to turn at some point. It's going to be a shame because I just want to stay on this tack forever right now. Yeah, pretty good. Alright, so we've had the line out all day, hoping to catch a fish.
It had a hook when I first put it in.
So Ruri says it had a hook when we first put it in, but we're wondering why we haven't been catching any fish. Turns out the hook wasn't on it.
Bring up the lure and there's no hook on it. There's no cuff.
Can't catch a fish without a hook.
The hook broke off.
So we thought it was a lure because we know when we're in Panama, the mahi loved the green lure, or the yellow and green. But I found the yellow one. Can't find the one we used to use, but this one should work. Oh, it's in the box? Okay, it's in the box. So we're gonna try. We still have a few more hours to sail. Hopefully we'll catch something for dinner. Ooh, the green sparkly one. So sparkly. Alright. We're sailing downwind with the waves following us, and the wind is getting lighter as we're coming in. It's been a lovely, lovely sail. It's a bit rolly right now because the wind is dying off. Whee! But Rui was on deck on the bow for most of the afternoon because it's really toasty there. And he saw a whale. And I went up and sat with him for like, I don't know, an hour or something. Never saw it. And then I came back and he saw it again, the tail. But it was really close to the boat. So, I don't know. Not my luck today. But maybe we'll see some in here. Attempt number 2. Hopefully a fish comes back. I know, right? That's how you work it. You put a hook on it. Who knew? This is a sign of a healthy man, right? Snickers?
Snickers.
And chips.
And chips.
How are you so skinny?
Just an afternoon snack.
Yeah, so our friend's kid loves our boat because we have all the candy. We have a candy jar as well.
Show him the snack cover.
Oh, we have a candy jar. And this is it. So we keep all the little candies in there. And then this is our snack cupboard. It is completely full right now of chips and candy and chocolate and cookies.
Snickers.
Biscotti, which I still haven't opened. Should open that.
And we have cookies over.
Yeah, that's basically not what we survive on. I do cook very well. And I cook breakfast and dinner most days. Well, I cook dinner every day. But I'm not really a big lunch person, so we have lots of snacks for Rui to stay alive.
Rui?
Okay, for me too. Rui's like, just for me? And I was like, okay, fine. I like my snacks too. I'm more of a cheese person though, and the fridge is full of cheese. Haven't been to a good enough grocery store though recently to stock up on the good stuff.
Cheese and stacks.
But yeah. How we survive while sailing. Snacks. Yep, flat seas. Can't feel anything. Sailing on down.
Yeah, pretty good sailing. Just wish the sun was in here because it's cold.
Not that bad, it's warm.
Well, it'd be a lot warmer if the sun was here with all this breeze on us.
Darn that downwind sailing breeze.
Can't be happy. 23 knots of wind. Just sailing with a main. Warm
Yep.
enough.
Yeah, we never put the jib back out because for a while the main was blocking the jib, but now it's like 23 knots of wind, and we're going downwind at 7-8 knots, so there's a lot of wind behind us.
Yeah,
But
I hate
what-
to be going upwind in this ship.
No, right? But we're about to turn a corner into the anchorage, and it'll be basically no wind once we get around there.
We're hoping.
Still enjoying this, so. We made it.
We are here. This will be home for
I
how
know.
long left? 24 hours?
No, no, I don't know how long, however long you feel like, darling. Yeah, we made it. Came around the big rock, and
Hit 25 knots on the nose.
it was still blowing. It's still blowing in here, but it feels so much warmer. I feel like we're getting somewhere warm. But it was good. Anchored, lots of boats in here. It's the most boats I think I've ever seen in an anchorage anywhere we've been. Well, except for La Paz.
Yeah, La
But like
Paz.
anywhere on the west side of Central America.
There's a lot of boats.
There
They're
are a
all
lot-
back in there and
Yeah.
over here,
There's
everywhere.
2 over there, and then there's what, 4? No, 1, 2. How many are boats? 1, 2, 3. There's about 5 other boats
Well,
beside
looks like
us.
there's like 4 on that side.
Oh yeah, they're off in the deep end.
Yeah. And you
Or
got a
farther
fifth one
back.
over there. No, there's lots of boats in here.
Yeah, so, and then when Utopias get here, yeah, it's another one. It's pretty cool. Cool to see so many sailboats. But yeah, we're here and it looks lovely. There's a little bit of a breeze, so we're not dropping the dinghy yet. But eventually we'll get to shore. Lots of campers on shore. Lots of people in tents and lots of
right off the
RVs
main
and
highway.
campers. Yeah, right off Route 1. So the same highway that was going through Santa Rosalia that we walked along runs through here as well. So I'll show you guys around. Definitely a good day for windsurfing. Alright, good morning. We are heading out again, leaving Playa Satisfag. It's a little too chilly to go swimming and probably could have gone scuba diving, but it was breezy and yeah, it's just too chilly. It was a lovely stop. Playa Satisfag, there's the scenic anchorage around us, but the beach wasn't really nice. It's full of RVers and there's not much of a beach, I guess. So anyway, we're heading along and heading to San Juanico today, which is about an 11-hour sail. So we left kind of early this morning. And yeah, this is a gorgeous, flat, calm morning. The winds are supposed to pick up from the north again, which is why we're leaving so early, because when we came in, it was like 30 knots behind us and we didn't want to go out in that. So we chose a calm morning to head out and get back out there so that when we turn the corner and head to San Juanico, we'll hopefully have those winds behind us again. If they pick up, because it's really calm this morning. But yeah, it's gorgeous. And over there, off in the distance, the National Geographic ship is coming in right now. But yeah, I wish I got to explore a little bit more about Bahia Concepcion. I've heard the life here is just amazing, but it's been so cold. But it's Zero Cortez, and it doesn't really get warm until the summer and that's when all the hurricanes come through. So hoping that the further south we get, hopefully the water will get a little bit warmer, so we can at least go for a swim. But yeah, beautiful morning. Just heading on out. Alright, so we just had to stop. I was motoring out and all of a sudden I heard a squeak, which is usually when one of the belts get loose, but it's not a belt, and then there's smell of burning rubber, so now we gotta try and figure out what that is. We're in like 82 feet of water and there's no wind, so we're pretty good drifting right now, but well, it's so good because we need the engine today. So this is the tensioner to our timing belt. And when we did the timing belt, there's not a lot of pressure on this, and it seemed to have popped out. Is it the bearings that got loose or something, or how? I don't understand how it
They
did that.
seized up.
The bearings seized. I mean, is there any way of fixing it? Like, I don't know. You know, it's kind of crazy, but Huh? Not really, is it?
Not really.
Always something. Alright, so since we have the issue with the engine, with the tensioner on the timing belt, we now get to sail back in very light winds. So we're doing about a knot and a half, or a knot and a quarter. At least we have the current with us right now.
Yeah, ground speed is 1.6.
Yeah, so we have some current with us. We'll make it back eventually and then hitch a ride into the local town, which hopefully we can find someone who can either fix this or we can find a replacement, which who knows how long it will take where we are.
Yeah.
But at least we're near a town about the size we're in Santa Rosalia. There's a town called Mulegé near us, and they have a few auto shops and mechanics, so let's cross our fingers we can get this fixed.
Can't get it fixed. You're gonna need a new one.
Right.
There's no way to repair that part. For
Yeah.
some reason, the bearing ceased. That's what happened there. Which is why the engine's been running so rough and making so much noise.
The squeaking. Yeah.
The bearings were seized. That's what happens, and it overheated and just melted the whole.
Well, the engine didn't overheat, but the
pulley
tensioner.
itself, the tensioner.
Yeah. So, depending on what time we'll make it back today, we might still be able to get a ride in, see how late it is. But maybe the winds will pick up a little bit like they were supposed to. Get us back in.
Said something about that. Who cares that the engine doesn't work? Because this is a sailboat, so we gotta wait for wind. But we will get to where we need to get.
Exactly.
It's not like we're a powerboat. If we were a powerboat, we'd be fucked. We'd need a tow.
Pretty much.
This is a sailboat.
Right.
We're sailing.
Yep, we're sailing. So, hey, good thing we have wind power sails. It is hot though. I might jump in the water now after this. Maybe. So after some research, the good thing is the tensioner is only like $12. But it's just now we have to find one.
And how long will it take?
And how long will it take to get here? Easy to find stuff online in the States, but down here in Mexico, in the middle of nowhere. But we'll see what the little shop can do for us, if they can find one and get one for us, or even if they might have one. Lots of old vehicles down here, so we'll see. They might have these parts, but yeah, most likely we'll have to get it shipped in from somewhere.
Probably from a scrapyard.
Somewhere, yep. But it's a nice gentle sail back into the anchorage.
Subscribe to not miss out as we make our way back to Bahia Concepcion and have to figure out how to get a ride to the next closest town, from a place where no buses or taxis exist, and we experience the generosity of some friendly locals. Until next time, cheers!